Alright, heathens. Welcome to your one shot of whatever the hell we're doing. Callum's here just because we're trying to squeeze that in just before anything else. Matt, Abby, yours is going to be a whole other ball of whatever.
Yes.
So fair. Just to set scene, right now, Loki's in the infirmary for reasons I don't understand.
Yay.
He kind of just in there. I don't know why Loki's kind of just in the infirmary. Jinx at her house, Bolt is, everyone's doing whatever.
Sure.
And Coin is just at the bar, just drinking.
Of course.
Like, just being like an alcoholic that can't get buzzed, just slamming like drinks down like there's no tomorrow.
I mean,
Who is
is he an
where?
alcoholic if it doesn't affect him? Or
Uh,
is he
the
like
definition, I think, is someone who indulges enough alcohol for it to be a problem.
but if it doesn't affect him, is it a problem?
Well, he still has a liver.
That's true. That is true.
Well, okay. Big gray area. Okay, where is everybody?
I am sleeping, probably.
So Vildor is sleeping. Right now it's it's like 9 a.m. and Coin's already drinking.
Oh,
I
if it's 9 a.m., then I'm up.
I'm
Ab-
like looking at him, and once I find him, I like sit next to him.
Alright, Abby, where are you? And now we play the waiting game.
Abby,
Hello?
muted.
Hello? Top of morning.
Have you king
Forgot I was in bed.
Like, hello? Okay, Abby, where are you? Oh, wait, no, we know where you are. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say.
Forgot about that. Oh, it's a pig. I love him. I forgot about that for a minute.
What? It's from. He's weighted too. I love him.
I love him. I want to get away with stuffed animal. Moving on. Callum, as you sit next to Coin, you can kind of see Solus is next to him being like, Coin, isn't it a little bit early? Shut up. It's not early enough. And he's just already going like, more. Oh, Callum died.
Oh no, I'm still here. I just turned my.
Your icon. Okay, your icon left too, so I got scared.
Oh no, my icon is still here. It's Will Byers.
No, I see it now. I just left for a minute. But Coins are going, it's not early enough. More. It's like,
Too bad.
Callum, and as you, Calypso, as you sit next to him, he's kind of like, morning.
Morning. Are you drunk? Are you hungover? What's
The
going on?
Godslayers can't get drunk. It's kind of like the whole thing of Divinity. You can't indulge in alcohol unless you want to.
I know, but does Calypso know that?
No, he's saying this to Calypso in character.
Oh, okay.
Stolas kind of just goes like, he's a bit cranky because he didn't get sleep. Shut up.
I am still thoroughly pissed off at Ivan. So
Coin sarcastically goes, oh, really?
yes, really, believe it or not, he's an asshole.
Stolas just goes, I think we understand. Coin, we understand that you're kind of in a funk or whatever, but Coin goes, yeah, I know. I apologize for snapping like that, Calypso. Please forgive me.
You're fine. If I want to punch him. I want to. I can't. I'm in a funk too, and it's not even me. So
I almost blew up a star.
Sometimes I wish I could do that.
No, I did. Remember when the sun went black?
Actually, I don't. This is out of character.
Out of game, Coin made the sun go black, which wasn't the moon crossing over. It was him exploding the star into a black hole.
Oh. Live, laugh, love, I guess.
Live, laugh, love. Coin goes,
That's not a say.
It was gonna be if I didn't stop it.
Huh?
But he's making a joke about like slaying as in the act of killing.
Oh.
Then he just goes, okay, so Ivan's with the Forgotten now.
The fact that he even had the nerve to say those things to you with your wife and everything that had happened, and it infuriates me that he had the audacity.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. I mean, to be fair, Stolas, you can attest to this. Kratos and Varg said way worse things. The only part is that Ivan meant what he said. Kratos didn't, and Varg is. Stolas then interjects, Varg is Varg.
You lost her, and I get if he doesn't like you, and it's fine for people to not like someone else, but to blatantly disrespect you and insult your loss is just terrible.
I already have a plan. Don't worry about it. As soon as Loki's up on his feet, we're gonna work something out.
Okay. And anyway, if you want me to go sucker punch that bitch in the face, let me know.
I don't deserve any of you to do that. Loki deserves that punch, not me.
Both of you do.
Listen, if you're gonna be a hero or anything, whatever. Oh, this already sounds pretentious from me. If you're already gonna be in this line of work, you gotta learn how to roll with these punches. But the fact that Ivan actively assaulted one of your teammates is out of line.
What do you mean? What do you mean roll with these punches? He was terrible to you.
Calypso, let me show you something. And Coin then kind of gets up and walks outside. Matt, if you want to be awake and see Coin outside, you're allowed to be awake and see Coin outside.
I had tried to contribute to the conversation at the tavern because I said I was awake because you said it was 9 a.m.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. I thought I heard you said you were asleep. My bad. I'll say.
I did, but then you said it was 9 a.m. I was like, oh, then never mind. I'm awake. I thought it was still night.
Oh, my bad. All right, moving on. I'm gonna say you kind of start rolling up as soon as Coin and Calypso walk out. Veldora, good morning.
Hi. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You smell a lot of. His breath smells flammable.
Anyone got a match? We could turn Coin into a walking flamethrower with his breath.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, not right now.
He's basically immortal.
You'd be surprised. But let me show you something, Calypso. He kind of walks into the alleyway to the left of the tavern, and you see this compass insignia carved into the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you comment on it?
What is that? Why is it there?
Is he holding it out in a way that's like
No,
it, or is he look at it?
No, it is a carving into the stone. It's not his compass. It's not his coin. It is a carving in the stone.
Oh.
Of the wall.
I reach out and touch it.
I made this when I was still human.
Oh.
This was when I carved whatever this was. This is when I realized I wanted to help this realm. Horus's bar's been around here for basically forever. Let's be real here. He's been around longer than I have. Horus from the window says, "I," and then he just goes, "This compass it symbolizes the Godslayers, the base, the center, and the four corners. The base and center have been lost to time." Stolas goes, "The center wasn't!" Coin just goes, "Oh." Stolas and walks away, and Coin's just confused, like, "Oh."
Me too, dude.
But he just says, Veldora, why don't you go check on Loki in the infirmary while I talk to Calypso?
Yep.
Alright, and he
I'll
salutes
be
you.
back.
He then salutes you and says, "Good luck, sir."
I salute back.
So, Calypso, I have a feeling you wish to discuss a few words with me.
Yeah.
You have the floor.
I hate what he did. I hate him. I can't believe I believe it. I believe it. But it infuriates me. The way that he talked to you when you are a person and you deserve respect, and the way that he did that to you, it's unacceptable. It's terrible. How can you treat someone like that? And what he did to Loki, you can't. How did
Listen,
I'm?
I've been around forever. I've heard way worse things. I've been told way worse things by better people. The only difference is Ivan doesn't know me. Ivan knows the legends of me. Ivan knows the countless genocides that I contributed to of stories of Kratos. Did you know that all of those stories were made up? Every single story that I was involved in the Godslaying, or that Stolas was involved in the Godslaying, or Varg, whatever's left of his history, it was all Kratos. He killed and we just took the spoils. We accepted the power because Aurelia thought it was right. Oriah thought it was right. They thought it was correct, so we just followed. Well, Kratos
I
killed the gods. We took their power.
I he still isn't treating you like a person. You are a person. You deserve better.
Technically, I'm not even a human at this point.
But just because you're not human doesn't mean you're not someone with
Calypso.
feelings. And
By every definition of the word, I am what Ivan calls a monster.
no, you're not.
You don't know the half of it. The things I
Yeah,
did to stay alive were horrendous. When I came to whatever realm or land this was, I kind of just appeared. I washed up on the shore and I realized I was somewhere I don't remember being. And the things I did for money, the things I did for food and water and shelter were disturbing.
but what those were don't have any reflection on what Ivan said and what he meant. And that doesn't make what he said any less terrible. You told yourself, he doesn't know you. He doesn't know about other things. He knows about false stories. And that's not true. I'm sorry, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now, but
It's okay, Calypso, it really is. I've already come to terms with what Ivan's done. And I've already come to terms with what's going to happen.
what's going to happen?
Either Ivan decides to come back, or we decide to get rid of him. And
Get
Coin
rid of
kind of
him.
looks away he looks away kind of ashamed. Either we get rid of him, or he comes back with information from the Forgotten. He either dies a traitor or comes back as a traitor. Because to me, that line doesn't seem to be very thin.
I hope that he. I don't want him to be a traitor.
He
But
already is.
I know, but how can he just come back after that? Because I don't, as much as I hate him and as angry as I am, I don't want to kill him. I don't want him to die.
I don't think any of us do. But
How are those
realistically,
how are those the only two options?
because those are the two options that I deem the easiest. I don't plan to go out of my way to commune or to persuade him to come back. He made a choice. And as I said to all of you, my presence is merely a choice to you. This coin is merely a choice to you. Everything that you've done within my presence, I have made sure you have a 50-50 choice. Therefore, Ivan deserves the same fate.
There is a difference between a choice and a chance. And
I'm done giving him chances. He gets a choice. As harsh as that is, that's the way I want it and I need it to happen.
I'm angrier than you are about this. I'm sorry.
I understand that. But as much as I don't want to say this, I have taught myself to be better than anger.
Yeah, I haven't quite gotten there yet.
You will eventually. If you just follow our path, you'll get there eventually. You all will.
Even though I will eventually, it doesn't change the fact that I am so angry.
And that's okay. But at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we're going to work this out. Stolas is trying to figure out how to get Loki back on his feet way sooner than what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan took out his core heart, so we're kind of working on that right now.
I think what I need right now is to focus on Loki, because if I don't give myself a purpose, then that anger is gonna consume me.
Why don't you try and focus on... How about this? I'll give you a purpose. He then takes out the coin and hands it to you for a moment. I'm going to give you a temporary purpose. You are to take this coin to the beach without it flipping its side. Can you do that? Can you do that?
And then what?
That's
I
it.
can do that.
Just bring it to the beach.
The same time twice.
Sorry. Just bring it to the beach. And whatever happens, happens. How's that sound?
Okay. What do you want me to do once I'm there?
You'll know when it happens. I want to point out, Coin is giving you his weapon right now. Like, without him being there. He is staying in the tavern while you have divine power.
Okay. I just, like, close it in my hand to try to hold it in place.
Remember, it is to not flip its side.
Does flipping it mean, like, I flip it, or I drop it, or can I just hold it here and it'll be fine?
It is not allowed to rotate. The side I am handing it to you has to be face up until you get to the beach.
Okay.
Here. And then he hands you the coin.
Thank you.
And as you...
Huh?
You were saying?
I'm sorry. We keep cutting each other off.
You son of a bitch.
I feel like I keep making this about me when I'm angry for you. I want to help you.
Calypso, you will help me by bringing this coin to the beach.
Okay.
As you start walking, Matt, I'm going to cut to you and Loki in the infirmary.
Okay.
Matt, as
My
you...
mom, so I'm going to mute myself for a second.
Gotcha. Matt, as you kind of get into the infirmary, you see that Loki is kind of just kind of waking up, and Stolas is like kind of looking through his book next to him, like, okay, have we tried necromancy? No. Have we?
Sorry, you what?
We're still trying to figure out a way to get Loki back on his feet again.
Oh shit! I accidentally shut my mic off.
Oop.
What me finding a way to jumpstart his heart work? Or
Veldora, the
heart?
problem isn't that my hearts aren't working. It's the fact that I'm missing one. That motherfucker took that shit out of me. And you see that he kind of tries to sit up. Oh, okay. Nope. Bad idea. Bad idea. Wow, I'm really out of commission, aren't I? Stolas then cuts in. Don't worry, we'll get you back on your feet in no time. Just kind of gotta find where my healing section is. I have one, right?
No, wait. With the book, what was the rule? What was the thing with the book again?
For you?
For like any of us who use it.
Oh, if you have a specific spell you want to learn, all you have to do is ask Stolas to cast it.
I mean, like, with asking the book, because remember, like, everyone kept wanting it to do this and that, but then it kept fucking up.
Oh, you have to be exact. You have to be perfectly specific. It cannot differentiate. It's like a genie. It's like a genie.
All right. Hey, Stolas, can I borrow the book quick?
Sure. He hands you the book.
Okay. Can I try to use the book to generate a heart?
As you do that, it generates a human heart.
Should have been more specific. Hey, Stolas, what do I do with this now? Human heart.
He then just goes, give it, and he just eats it.
Okay. Alright, can I generate a demon heart?
You summon a Balor heart, which kind of takes up half the room. Again, specific demons. Racist.
Alright, what's the whole stick with Loki?
We don't know.
What do you mean we don't know?
We don't know what kind of demon he is. He's like, I'm a tiefling. He's like, you're a mutt then. Like, a what? A mutt. You're a mutt.
Alright.
At this point, Veldora, respectfully, Loki doesn't need 5 hearts.
Still, it would be nice for him to have the extra heart.
Loki just goes, I mean, yeah, but in retrospect, 4 is actually fine. Most demons only have like 3 or 2. Having 4 gives me a leg up anyways. Just the only problem is, center of the chest, not good for, big, strong, greatswords.
Fair. I thought that hit you off to the side.
Nope, right through the chest. Right through the center.
Well, that's alright.
He then just says, Stolas, can you give me and Veldora a minute? Yes, sir. Stolas then walks out and shuts the door. This is pathetic, isn't it?
I mean, considering you lost a heart, I can't call this anything pathetic.
Veldora, I'm sitting in a hospital bed while Ivan's out there, and I didn't try and go after him.
You literally had your heart destroyed, my guy.
You've seen me do crazier things. You've seen my arm get ripped off and I still go after like a bad guy.
That is fair, but that one took way more of a toll on you than just an arm.
Yeah. And it was divine magic too, so kind of a little bit more salt in the wound.
Yeah, so this is not pathetic. This is far from it.
Yeah. Jinx tried to tell me the same thing, but I don't know.
We both mean it. This is far from pathetic. None of us could have seen it coming.
I did.
But
Veldora, I need to tell you something. I need to level with you for a minute.
which is?
I know where Ivan is, and I plan to kill him.
Okay.
plan to track him and claim my vengeance.
And you have every right to.
The fact that I know exactly where he is what's hurting. I can see exactly where he is right now. I can see exactly where he's going. He's in some in-between dimension or something. I don't know. He's somewhere in between everything.
I feel like the Forgotten mentioned something about that.
It's not the void or the mirror dimension. It's somewhere in between everything. Like some stasis.
That.
I can't track exactly where it is, but because he stabbed me with magic, and I see through magic, I can see like a trail.
Huh.
All I know right now is that intense pain isn't helping anybody right now.
It's not like it's not helping you.
Clearly. I'm gonna try and get some shut-eye. I appreciate you guys coming down to see me.
Yeah. It's the best we could do.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. I don't think I tell you that enough.
No problem.
Alright, see you around.
See you around.
Alright, Callum.
Yo, Callum.
I think they're talking to their mother.
Hi.
Oh, you spawned!
Oh yeah, no, I'm here. I was at my window.
Those are dogs.
I forgot that my mic was off.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to you and cut to Veldora kind of in a minute. As you finally get to the beach, and as you look at the coin, the sun hits it in a very specific way where you kind of see under the compass.
Okay.
Like kind of like a see-through face. Like kind of like a mirror in a way.
Okay.
Abby, pick a random emotion.
Me?
No, Abby.
Oh.
Rage.
Okay. You see this very, very angry, pale affinity skinned face with white hair and pointed ears, just being like, really? They're like, they look so pissed, and they're just staring at you.
I'm a tad bit scared, honestly.
What do you do?
You should be.
Ho, that's a threat. What do you do?
I like hold it out. Like I can feel like it's looking at me, probably.
Abby, what's your response to this? You finally see someone notices you for the first time in like 2 billion years.
Fucking relief.
Like, do you try and like, how do you try and communicate with the outside world?
I don't know.
Okay,
What
well,
ways can I through the coin?
you have everything at your disposal. Like, you have like a pen and paper at your disposal right now too. Because within the coin, you can create anything.
I would like to shine a very bright light in their eyes.
Okay, Callum, you are now blinded by a light created by the coin. Ooh, I'm blinded. Sorry.
In all honesty, I probably like drop it.
As you drop the coin begins to flip, and Abby, you just see dark for a solid minute.
Okay.
Callum, do you pick up the coin again?
Yeah, after like trying to rub my eyes and recover from the bright light, yeah.
You see the face again, being like, really? You just dropped me.
I'm gonna write sorry about that.
Who are you?
Abby, you recall a way to release entities from the coin is by flipping and speaking their name.
Aurea.
And you give this, and do you also give the signal for flip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Callum, you have the decision.
I'm kind of hesitating because I as much as like, why should I listen to this age-old creature trapped in the coin? That's a little bit scary.
What do you do?
I hesitate, and I'm like looking back, wondering if I should go ask Coin about this.
You remember
I
what
would like
Coin
to
said.
raise one eyebrow and wave my arm in a get on with it motion.
You
I'm-
remember
I'm-
what Coin says, that you always have a decision.
I'm sorry, but out of game, all of this is giving like Erebos.
Shut up.
Like-
Go back to it. Back to the game. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. I'm sorry, but that's exactly what this feels like.
No,
Anyway.
that's so fair. You remember Coin saying that you always have a choice.
I take a second to think on it and try to just go with my instinct.
Do you flip the coin?
I'm gonna say yes, just because it's gonna happen at some point, and saying
Yeah.
yes now became more interesting.
Thank you. As the coin is flipped, you notice this massive beam of light just emerges from the beach that spans a solid 3 feet wide.
I am going to
Just
fly and or run over
boom.
as fast as I can.
All magic is currently canceled.
Oh,
Abby, as you are a solid 9 feet in the air, you begin to slowly descend onto the sandy beach in this elegant Genasi robe. What are the first
Was
words you say?
that fucker! I'm like still rubbing my eyes a little bit because I just almost got blinded twice.
Alright, wait, so how far away was the beach again?
A solid mile and a half.
Veldor is sprinting the whole way there.
Your magic is gone, so you can't use your lightning speed.
Like I said, he is sprinting the whole way there.
Alright. Abby, as you look around, you notice that the world is so different from when you last left. You've never seen an ocean before, technically.
Heh, loser.
No, because the gods created the ocean.
Loser.
Abby.
Did they leave before the Cambrian explosion or something?
It's the Cambrian explosion. Sorry. No, so a little lore. The Godslayers split the world in half and created the barriers of land.
Oh no.
So the 4 continents that you have are Kratos and Coin literally clashing, creating separate continents.
Oh.
For a scale of power.
Kratos.
Fuck you, Zeus! You don't have the balls! Abby, what do you say?
Well, that's new.
Nothing else to anyone else?
I feel like I'm just kind of standing there for a minute. Like, I have no idea what the fuck is happening either. Like, I've been thinking about getting out of that coin for, like, billions of years, but I didn't know what I would do.
You're like, I'm here! I didn't think this far!
Yeah.
And on the ground you see Coin's coin, and you're like, what do you say?
I immediately try to pick it up and like put it in my pocket or something.
Abby, are you faster than them trying to do the reflex grab?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm gonna snatch it up and just kind of look at it for a second.
Wait, should I
Callum.
roll for that?
Nope, because Abby literally moves at the speed of light.
Oh. Fine.
So, without you blinking an eye, the coin is suddenly in their hand.
Who are you?
Already told you. Aurea.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe a better question is what are you? And please give me my coin back.
This isn't your coin.
It is for now.
You can further conversate.
Awkward silence.
We need this conversation.
Well, they just said that the coin is currently theirs for now.
Why would he give it to you?
I don't know, but he did. So give it back.
I'm gonna flip it over to them.
You flip it. Okay, as you do that, you notice that again. It's just now this solid silver plating, no longer like a glass mirror.
Is Veldora there?
Veldora now suddenly arrives, and Abby, for the first time, you see a humanoid dragon. You were captured before the Dragonborns even existed, and you see this just defined specimen of a creature.
Oh God, Calypso, why the fuck was there light over? Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that?
Abby, do you walk over to the dragon? Or do you kinda, like, flash over?
I would
I
like to
feel-
poke him.
I feel like we're doing the typical, like, you know how in like cartoons when they first people meet each other and it's like for the first time seeing someone like that, they just like start walking in circles around each other, like poking at each other.
Is that what you do, Abby?
Yes.
In like flashes of light.
Same thing.
No, Matt, in flashes of light, you just feel pokes all over your body. They are moving at speeds you never thought were comprehensive.
My knives.
Calypso being touched unconsensually.
Oh, okay, that escalated. Abby, what's your response?
Me? Oh.
Abby, what do you do?
I'll just kind of step back.
So, to answer my question, who are you? And where did you come from?
I'm Aurea, and I came from the coin, obviously.
What do you mean, obviously? I literally just fucking got here. Whatever.
Stolas then begins to walk towards the beach looking for you two. He's like, okay, where in the... Who let it out? Who let it out?
Don't refer to...
Abby, you see one of the Godslayers that helped put you away?
Seriously.
What are you
Aurea, how lovely it is to see you again in the mortal plane, where you so rightfully don't belong. What? Who said that?
I've got my knives.
They're not a threat to you two. Listen, Aurea, I thought we agreed that if you just got off the mortal plane, we wouldn't have any problems anymore being mages.
Agreed, he says.
Listen here. The rest of them may not have had a problem with you, but I'm different because I know that under all that facade, there's some weird magic witch person thingy.
So let's shut up.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Listen, okay. This is kind of awkward. So, when the world kind of went to shit, we kind of, after Aurelia, our beloved, passed away.
I know about Aurelia dying. Fuck you, Kratos. It's all your fault. Continue.
Long story short, this is one of the Godslayers. Aurea.
There's 5?
Technically there's 6, but that's a different story. So...
Wait, was Coin's girlfriend wife? Was it wife or girlfriend?
Aurea, which one was it? Was it a wife or a girlfriend?
I think it was a wife.
Probably.
Say wife for simplicity's sake. So Coin's wife was a Godslayer?
They were supposed to be, and then we all know how Kratos would... Aurea, you remember Kratos.
Yes I do.
Still haven't brought him back yet.
Good, I don't want to meet him.
Well, we're gonna have to meet him eventually. Aurea, so, how's it been? Kind of, basically dead for the past 2 billion years. And he says this as you realize how long it's been.
It's been remarkably quiet.
Again, he said 2 billion. You think it was only 100. He's saying 2 billion.
2 billion?
Yeah, why?
No reason.
Listen, you've been out basically as long as the rest of us. We've all been awake for maybe a month now. Me and Coin, Kratos and Varg, we're still working on that.
See, the difference is, you decided to go to sleep, didn't you?
Oh, no, I did. Coin didn't. Coin did. And the rest of us did. We all wanted to be put down. Listen, Aurea, listen. let's just put this all behind us. How about that? I'll buy you a drink.
Behind
I'll buy you a drink.
2 billion years.
Do you remember Horace? Do you remember Horace, the bartender?
Jesus. Right.
The one god we didn't kill?
What about him?
He's still alive. I can get you a drink. His tavern's right over there. I'll buy you drinks.
Alright.
On me. We can talk this all out like civilized people.
You
Alright.
two are the farthest thing from people, but I'll let you have.
Technically Coin's the farthest, but that's besides the point.
We'll let you have your fantasies.
Okay, who has the coin?
I think Calypso does.
Calypso, no, Calypso doesn't have a coin. Calypso Solus goes, Calypso, give.
I hold it out, and I'm like, this whole time I've been kind of panicking in the corner because I'm like, ah, shit, I fucked up.
Abby, do you snatch the coin before Solus gets it?
No, I'll let him take it.
Really, you don't want to be petty?
That's a first.
You don't want
Not
to be
in
petty?
this specific scenario.
Okay, he
Right.
takes the coin.
That's a first for you not being.
He then takes the coin and says, you know we can just put you right back in this, right?
This is the first.
Coin didn't want me to, but you know what? Kratos paid me. Kratos gave me money. I won't lie to you. Kratos paid me to do it.
Wow, you're taking bribes. Such an example.
I take bribes all the time. Have you seen Coin? His name is literally a currency.
Yeah, it's coin. What do you expect?
Bro is built like a currency.
Bro, from you, the book nerd, I've expected that.
Look at you. Okay, moving on. Oriah, right this way, please.
I'm gonna slowly follow him.
Are you like right behind him, kind of being like, do I stab him or do I let him live?
I'm gonna trail behind.
Behind everybody or just Stolas?
Behind just Stolas.
Okay. Calypso and Veldora, you two can talk while they're kind of like having like the tension between them.
I'm back.
Calypso, what the hell did you do?
I have no idea.
No. Don't say that. I know that's a lie.
No. Don't say that.
I know you. That's a lie. What did you do? Tell me.
I was talking to Coin, and he gave it to me, and he told me to go to the beach, and then for some godforsaken reason I flipped it, and now we're screwed.
Hey, Stolas.
Oh, what's up?
Can I have the coin?
Yeah, sure. And he kind of flips it back to you.
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay, as you catch it, you kind of just see Stolas casually almost gives this to a mortal.
Things certainly have changed.
With
Thanks.
Coin. Listen, if I had it my way, that wouldn't leave his side. But he's letting, 9 people use it? 9 mortals?
Technically 8.
9, because not anymore, but
okay, so
technically still 9, because Ivan might come back.
So we'll leave it at 8.5.
So he's allowing, at max, 9 mortals use this god weapon.
Well, I've never used it, so
You used it once in the temple, remember?
Nothing happened.
Oh, right. But Abby, you're just hearing all this and you're like, huh?
So, can I have it? Please?
I'm gonna take a moment just to scrutinize him,
Okay, go right ahead.
and then I'll flip it over.
Okay. What do you say to Stolas before you hand it over to him?
Nothing.
You try to like look at it and I'm like, really? He's letting this happen? Do you kind of not believe him? That Coin's letting people do this?
Like, I think this is a bit ridiculous, but
Like, no way Coin's letting this happen.
but it's been 2 billion years, so I'm just kind of going along with it.
That's so fair. Alright, as you flip the coin back to Veldora, Veldora, you catch the coin. And again, something seems different. The coin seems almost more free.
You know, if you have any, I'm not gonna say like, can I call Coin here?
Coin's at the tavern. We'll be there in a minute.
I was gonna say if you have any complaints, take it up with him, but I'm just gonna
Well, we'll see him in a literal minute. And Abby, as you're walking through the town, this village looks so much different than what you remember.
I mean,
Welcome
yeah, it's been
to
2
Well,
billion
yeah, no
years,
doy.
I expect.
But for you, for you it feels like maybe 100 years, which in Genasi time, that's nothing.
welcome to the future. Is that the right word?
Future,
Wording.
future.
Calypso, was future the right wording?
Living in the future.
So it goes, yes, that's the right word.
Yeah.
And do you walk? What do you do when you walk into the tavern?
I make eye contact with Coin, and it's just like,
Coin's still drinking, barely paying attention. And Oriah, as you walk in, what do you say?
I'm gonna scan the bar for him. I'm gonna see him, step up, sit next to him, and just kind of look at him like, "Hello."
is it okay if I sit on this other side?
Sure. He kind of jumps back and bumps into you, Calypso. He's like, who? Where? Why? What? Who? What?
Calypso.
Oriah?
Calypso did it.
Hell, hasn't it?
It has been a minute. Where have you been?
Oh,
my
you
God.
didn't know?
No what?
She was in the coin. They were in the coin.
Under whose authority?
Billion years.
Under
you
whose?
didn't notice?
I noticed you left, but under whose authority?
Dipshit behind us.
Who has my coin? Who has my coin? Who has my coin?
Right now. I'm holding it right now.
Div.
I know what you gotta do.
I'll be right back. And he walks outside, and you just see the windows go from white to black.
Oh, God damn it.
And
Stolas, you screwed
And
me.
Stolas walks in, like, missing half his face, and just goes,
That's exactly what you deserve.
I know. Coin then walks in, with just, like, a little scratch on him. Moving on. Oriah, how have you been? I feel great. Oriah, how's it been?
It's been not wonderful, I gotta say, but
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, we haven't been around here much longer than you.
How long has it been? Like 2 months?
It's been a month.
now?
It's been a month.
Yeah.
Almost
I thought it was
2.
2.
No, it's been almost 2.
Oh, well.
No, it's 2, almost 3. It's 2, almost 3.
Feels like it's been like a week.
No.
Yeah.
Because walking takes a minute.
Yeah.
Fair.
He then goes, listen, I've only been out for maybe a few months. Stolas been out for a week.
You've been out for like close to 3 months.
Yeah.
Stolas is, like a week.
Kratos and Varg are not even an idea yet.
We have to wake them up. Or at least Kratos.
I have to.
Can't we just wake up Varg and then...
No.
Kratos?
Abby, you hear Varg and you and Coin kind of just go into like a nervous laughter, like...
Saying very poor choice of words.
Varg is Varg. And you can tell us the only thing the God Slayers have ever said about him. Varg was Varg.
That is fair.
And Callum, I will say that whenever Coin talks about Varg, you will say like he'll say whatever is left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to recap, we have 5 of the original 6 God Slayers. We know where they are. But we don't, the 6th one's kind of, oh. Coin looks really sad for a minute. He goes, oh,
I'm gonna gently pat him on the back.
thank you. I know you miss her. We all know you miss her.
I'm too busy wallowing in my own self-hatred. So...
Matt, as Stolas walks up to you, he's like, Dragon!
Yeah.
You got a minute?
The name,
I know, Valdora.
Yeah.
You got a minute?
I've got as much time as I need.
Snag that coin from Coin for me.
Yep. Yo, Coin. Can
Yo.
I borrow it?
Yeah, sure. You can't throw it to you. Oh, Oriah, you have to try this new drink that Horace made up. It's called God's Blend.
Really?
Yeah, he slides one out, and it's this like prismatic beverage. Try it. Do you try it?
Like, out of character, I feel like this is gonna be a trap of some sort. Am I gonna be
It's
poisoned?
no, it's not a trap at all.
That makes me think it's a trap even more.
It's not. You have to trust me here.
Fine, I'll try it.
As you try it, Abby, for the first time in your life, you feel moderately buzzed. Horace made a beverage to make the... Oh, Abby went. But Matt, to you and Calypso, Stolas kind of walks you two out and says, I have an idea, but it needs both of you for it to work.
Wait, what did I miss?
Is it?
Right. Coin gave you a beverage that made you buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for the first time in your life, you get the nice, cool buzz that Coin's been talking about for his whole humanity.
Oh, this is
It's awesome, right?
something.
Also, Abby, I will
Alright,
say,
experience
instead
it
of...
daily.
you now suddenly realize that Coin has these black diamonds over his like clear blue eyes and pale skin, almost as pale as yours, compared to his human
Yeah.
form. So he looks a lot different.
So when did that happen?
When I woke up, I don't know what happened. I think my body went under some mutation when I was in stasis. I was in a chrysalis!
A crystal.
But, listen, you remember all